Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Have him gain up about a handful there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
You know, Case, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that makes it 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return.
Nothing too complicated there, Kate. Defender and ball arriving at the same time. And that guy just got crushed.
And Brock, you know, punts are tough enough to hang on to as is, but try holding on to it when you've got less than a second to secure that football.
Yeah, and then throw that defender with about 30 yards of steam ready to knock it loose.
Yeah, no thank you. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast. They'll try and punch it in. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. If you're on 1, yikes.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go, shot.
He tries to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
Well, how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get it. 70, tip, press.
Throwing up to the left. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, kick. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hurt. Hurt. Let go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Come on. Come on. Mustang 19. Hawks 79 Broncos.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hey, smash. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Ready, ready.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget it. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
At the 24-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. Go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
1st and goal, Judkins. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right. And this is taken ahead to the 37. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Second down pass play coming. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback.
Real cool. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They're going play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Another game to Judkins. Now all the way across midfield before he was brought down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
50.
He's going to throw this one. Finds the in route complete. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Second and 3 now.
19 right. Cowboy 80.
They're going to try and throw it here. Forced out to his right. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Bronco in.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, ready? Come on. Set. Go.
From the gun, Judkins. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down. Houston calls in second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
70 Ranger. Get up.
Third down run from Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Watch him do it. He's a 5-by-side dog from the music. They like, what he on? Is it Alpha and Omega? Welcome home.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Go. Ready.
That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Working now from the gun. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Looking on 1st down. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
First and goal, Houston.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up second and goal at the Browns.
They are throwing it again. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
And they're on 24-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go now.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cuddy.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Reaches the 30. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They're not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 6.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Man in motion here. 3rd down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this hit to the floor before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19.
Here's Shudcase to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready, go.
Rolling from the gun here. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Here we go, start. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, trap 60, trap 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a throwing toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Cougar 19, Bronco 80. Ready.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Some other quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Line up the design keeper. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
60, let's go now. Ready?
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready?
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready?
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Three. Warriors 70.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Get it. Bronco 80.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans tie it up at the end of the 3rd.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's a razor-thin margin separating these teams. The difference of just a single point as we begin the 4th.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Ready.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Okay,
On the line for another first and 10.
18 Rattler. Come on. 10, 7, Mustang 19.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll throw it on first and goal. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Hawk 70. Ready.
They call pass on second and goal. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Hey. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates.
He's going to throw it. He's got a man left. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
47-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, play action. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. There's a dive up the middle. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first. It starts this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Five men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down. Back to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
On the go.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Steady.
On the give, here's Judkins. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns down by only 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Another one for Judkins. Shoots away from 1. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready, set.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Deputy Lions. Hey, smash Broncos. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Strike.
Judkins out the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On the set.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. That's ready.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go street. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slang. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. You find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Got it. Ready?
Quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Let go.
Now running with Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger. 19.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So here's Daniel Carlson with the game in the balance. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So the Browns come away with the win. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.